In this video, I will explain how to get your driver's license in Japan through our program. This program is for people who are getting their license for the first time in Japan. I will share how to get a license with us, the benefits of using our school, features of our lessons, time to get the license, practice locations, examples of our customers, features of our lessons. Our biggest strength is that we focus on teaching safe driving skills so that you will not have any accident after getting your license. Of course, preventing traffic accidents is very important. Also, if you have a history of big accident, it can be hard to get or renew your visa. To avoid these risks, we focus on practical road practice. The reason for this is that, while preventing accidents and protecting lives is the most important point, if you have traffic violations or accidents in Japan, it could prevent you from getting or renewing your visa. This means you might not be able to live or work in Japan. If you are a foreigner driving in Japan, you must become a driver who never has accidents. This kind of practice can only be learned through practical lessons on the road. To avoid traffic accidents and violations, it's important to practice safely with experienced instructors, especially changing lanes and merging on major roads in Tokyo is an important skill. We also practice in busy areas with many pedestrians and cyclists, learning things like parallel parking that regular Japanese driving schools may not teach. For example, after getting your license, what would you do if your GPS took you to a busy road you've never driven before? Our goal is to help you learn high driving skills so you can drive on any road in Japan. We create original routes for practice. How to get your license with us. Step 1. Enrollment procedures. Contact us by phone or line. Book for your first day lesson at the school. We will send the written test materials and you can study the theory all online. Step 2. Practice for your learner's permit. You will start driving practice in the course. Lessons. 3 days, 3 hours per day. In total for 9 hours. Step 3. Learner's permit test. You will take a written test, 50 questions, and a driving test. Step 4. First aid course. You will learn CPR and how to use an AED. Step 5. Practice for your driver's license. You will practice on real roads in areas where you will take the road test. This includes practicing on busy roads, highways, parallel parking, and in parking lots. Lessons are for 5 days, 3 hours per day, in total for 15 hours. Step 6. Driver's license test. You will take a written test, 95 questions, and a driving test at the testing center. If you pass, you will get your license right there. Practice locations. We have 3 different locations for the practice. Shinagawa, Fuchu in Tokyo, and Nishiurawa in Saitama. For the road lessons also at the same places including the highway practice. Total practice is 8 days, 3 hours per day, so altogether 24 hours. It usually takes about 2 to 3 months to get your license, practicing about once a week. In Japan, by law, you need to practice and take a driving exam before getting a learner's permit to drive on regular roads. In the beginning, you will learn basic driving skills on the driving school's special course. Before going out on the road, you will practice necessary basic driving skills, such as starting, stopping, steering, and parking, so that everyone can practice safe on the rear street after getting a learner's license. Many countries allow practice on normal roads from the beginning, but in Japan, it's not allowed until you get your learner's permit. For this reason, the first 3 days of practice are in the driving school course. How many days do you need to get the license? It takes about 2 to 3 months in total on average. Please join us with enough time in your schedule. The winter and summer breaks can get busy. Benefits of using our school. Support for theory and practical lessons in English. High-level practice programs so you can drive safely after getting your license. All theory learning can be done online. Support through line and text messages until you get your license. Long-term support, 3 years of membership. Practical lessons total 8 days. The lesson is 1 by 1 and you can also review from video program on your spare time. After confirming your payment, you can make a booking for practical lesson based on your availability and our openings. Our customers are people who want to learn the best driving skills to drive safely for any condition of the road and wherever you go. People who do not mind to practice harder to become a safe driver. People who want to practice at the best driving school in Japan to learn the highest skills. Now, let me share some comments from people who came to us and successfully got their licenses.
The best driving school in Tokyo. The coach is Japanese, but he speaks English fluently. I passed my exam test for first test.
Such a great instructor. It was a great pleasure taking lessons, and so happy I was able to pass the exam.
I will strongly recommend Kiki Driving School if you would like to know how to drive in Japan, especially if you can't speak Japanese and need English support.
Kiki is very helpful and easy to communicate with as a gaijin. I was able to pass my test on the second try, which is a pretty good result.
If you would like to know more, please visit our website, kikidrive.com. Thank you very much for watching.